Hey guys, Rob here again with my best friend and helper, Lamborghini. And I just want to give you a sincere thank you for all the response you've been given for my first 3 videos. We've got plenty of likes and subscribes and comments, so we are tracking along just like I wanted to. And I wanted to give a big shout out to my video editor Juan and his team, because they make these lousy videos look so good. The wiper speed of my windshield wipers, and I got that fixed. I fixed it myself. And also the strut. My trunk came with just one of 2 struts, and I replaced it with brand new struts with the help of my neighbor, and it was tougher than I thought, but it came out real good. Oh, and also due to popular requests, we're going to have another little cute video of my friend Lamborghini. What's your name? Is your name Lamborghini? Are you the world's fastest min pin? Why, yada. Okay, here's another strange thing I've found. Open the passenger door and the passenger marker light doesn't come on. But go around to the driver's side and open it and the passenger light comes on. But the driver's light doesn't come on. What? I've taken the lens off and switched the light bulbs. Both light bulbs are good. So let me work on it a little and tell you what I found. I think I'm going to take off this little device that, when you push it, shuts off the light. And then it doesn't come back on now, but when I shut the doors and open it, it'll do it again. To be continued. Okay, so what I found on a side marker light is some kind of grounding device that goes over this little area that's like these points. There's one down here. And when I put the nut in and go to screw it in, the other light works. But I can't get this light to work regardless. So I've got some kind of short, but I'm going to keep working on it. Working on my driver's door light, I popped this side out and the light won't light regardless of what I do. It doesn't light. So next I tested the light bulb in the other side and that did no good. So next I popped this out and found that it wasn't connected. So I need 2 hands to connect it. And now with it connected, it works just fine. See if I can press that button in. There we go. The door was closed, but the door is open. So now both of my side marker lights work again. Okay, as you can see, I removed the headrest to give me more clearance, and now I've loosened and I'm taking out the 2 rear bolts in the seat because it's not electric or have any, oh my god, wow, heating function. It just comes right out. So now, as you can see, I can get to all this area and clean it up. Well, I took out my amplifier to vacuum underneath it and I found this wire. And I think that's the wire goes here that plugs into the seat so that the seatbelt light will go off. Okay, after taking my passenger seatbelt out, I noticed there's a broken wire going into the seatbelt itself, and that's probably why I have a seatbelt light on in my dash. So I've taken the liberty to loosen these screws for that, and then found the other end. This is what connects into the connector on the floor of my passenger side. So the next thing you need to do is take a flathead screwdriver and put it in here and tip this edge up, then go all around the edge to pry this off, and you'll take off the top and the bottom as well. And then it exposes this part, so the next thing I'm going to do is go after this little white piece, because that's where the good wire is plugged into, and I'm going to find out if I can strip this back and plug in this wire as well. Okay, by squeezing these two outside wires with my thumbs, I was able to pull this off, and what you'll notice is here's the broken wire, and here is the good wire inside, and I have very little extra wire to work with. So now I need to figure how to get this little yellow piece out so that I can get to that broken wire and try and repair it. I was able to strip the cable back and connect it to the other end that was coming out, but I don't have my soldering iron at this location, so I'll have to solder it when I get to my other house. I'm going to try it though and see if it works. Okay, another thing I don't know a lot about is adjusting the hinges on my trunk so it'll fit better. Here it is with the trunk open. Let me close the trunk. And you see, because of the struts I had on there, they weren't very good. It kind of pushed it into the body. So this doesn't fit the best. And I'm going to try and adjust those, and then, for lack of another term, bend the end down so it fits flush with the car. Okay, so here's what I've decided. I'm gonna move the trunk, and I put a little red mark at the top. I didn't have a black Sharpie, only a red Sharpie. So I put a red mark there. This bracket's white, and I put a red mark up above that. So if this doesn't work, I can put them back to where they were. And here we go, through the magic of YouTube. I tighten these tighter after about an hour of playing with it. Beautiful. Still needs a little touch up everywhere, but seems to fit very nice. I know there's a bigger gap here, here, than over here, but I don't think I have the talent to do that. Well, guys, I hope you really enjoyed this week's video and the extra video about my favorite friend here, Lambo. And keep it up. Like I said, we're getting real close to the 200 subscribers, and I'll do a funny little video with Lambo. And maybe we also need to start learning some Spanish for all my friends that don't know a lot like me. So until next week, take care, and we'll see you again.